Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you all are fine, right? Welcome to my channel, Instructor for You. From this channel, you will learn all the topics of your science textbook. This is the first video tutorial of lesson measurement from class 8. Friends, let's learn about measurement today. Friends, did you get new school uniform this year? You might have gone to tailor to get new uniform, right? Do you notice what did the tailor do? Great. He might have compared your body with his measuring tape, isn't it? Do you notice what does your mother do while cooking food? She keeps the right amount of rice, oil, salt, water, vegetables, etc. to make delicious food. Friends, have you seen a shopkeeper selling a kg of sugar? What does he do? He compares the sugar with the known standard 1 kg mass by the help of beam balance. Friends, let's think a minute. What do you do to find the length of rectangle in your copy? Well, I know you simply compare length of rectangle with the length of your scale, right? Yes. So in these all examples, you may have noticed we compare unknown things with the known standard things to get the measurement. Therefore, we can define measurement as the process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known or standard quantity. Friends, the quantities like length, mass, time, temperature, current, etc. can be measured. They all are given the name physical quantities. But do you know there are certain things which we cannot measure? Guess what are they? Abstract things like pain, sadness, happiness, anger, love, respect, they cannot be measured. These things are given the name as non-physical quantities. So those quantities that can be measured directly or indirectly by using different devices or instruments are called as physical quantities, and those quantities that cannot be measured directly or indirectly by using any devices are called as non-physical quantities. Friends, let's have a look in this rectangle. The rectangle has length 5 meter and breadth 3 meter. Can you find the area of this rectangle? You may have multiplied length and breadth to find area, right? Can you find area directly by using any devices without measuring its length and breadth? Obviously, you cannot. So this means area of rectangle is calculated by multiplying length and breadth. But we can find length directly by measuring with the help of a scale or measuring tape. Did you guess the length is independent upon any other quantities? But area depends upon length or any other physical quantities. So there are two different types of quantities, right? Those which are independent and those which are dependent upon others. So remember, those quantities which are independent upon others are called as fundamental physical quantities. And those which are dependent upon others like fundamental quantities are called as derived quantities. The quantities like length, mass, time, temperature, current, amount of substance, luminous intensity, etc. are fundamental quantities. Whereas area, volume, work done, pressure, force, etc. are derived quantities. Friends, how long line you draw if I say you to draw a line of length 5? I guess you become confused, right? Exactly. Somebody might have tried to make length 5 centimeter, or somebody might have made 5 millimeter, isn't it? Do you notice what make you confused? Yes, that is unit after the numerical value. What would I have become if I had said you to draw a line of length 5 centimeter? You would have done, right? So, the standard quantity which is used to measure an unknown physical quantity of the same kind is called a unit. These units are also of two types. Did you guess what are they? Of course, they are fundamental units and derived units. Those units which do not depend upon other units are called as fundamental units, and those units which are made by the combination of two or more fundamental units are derived units. The units of fundamental quantities like meter, kilogram, second, Kelvin, ampere, etc. are fundamental units. Similarly, the units of derived quantities like meter square, meter cube, joule, watt, Pascal, etc. are derived units. Friends, now you may have known about measurement, physical and non-physical quantities, fundamental and derived quantities and their units. But friends, do you know how to measure these all quantities correctly? What are the things that should be considered while taking measurement? Well, I will bring this all in next video. Till then, you make sure that you subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Stay safe, take care, thank you.